Solutions.
Good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the virtual Big Ideas Competition 2020 Wildcard Announcement. I'm Jamie, Solutions for the Planet Associate.
And I'm Jen Bourne, CEO of Solutions for the Planet. This year has been a journey for Solutions for the Planet. When I arrived back from a holiday at the beginning of March, I had a strong feeling that the business I would be leading over the next few months was going to be a very different business to the one that I left. There was talk of schools closing, distancing measures being put in place, travel restrictions, and a deadly virus sweeping across the globe. Like many people managing a business, I was faced with the very real possibility that we may not be able to continue with our work, running the Big Ideas competition in 2020. How can you run a competition for schools when all of the schools' doors are closed to their students? The outlook for the Big Ideas programme was bleak. There was one big problem though. By the 18th of March, in the week schools had to close, the Big Ideas competition had received 153 submissions from teams across the UK. Big ideas full of hope, passion, determination, excitement, resilience, and positive action. And we knew then that we had to find a way to carry on, to get these incredible ideas out into the world.
This was not straightforward. We needed to find out if our business partners could continue to support us, and most importantly, if the schools and our Big Ideas teams who made it through to the regional finals were willing to carry on with what would be a huge new challenge for all of us. To our delight, our business partners were extremely supportive, and an amazing number of the schools that we work with decided that they were up for the challenge. And so, the virtual Big Ideas competition was born. This meant taking our programme, which normally happens in schools, online, setting up a brand new platform on our website where the teams could upload their work, an online forum where they could meet and discuss their ideas, recruiting 50 mentors to support the teams in their work, and figuring out how we could get these amazing ideas in front of our judging panels, made up of an incredible mix of knowledge and experience.
Fortunately, we weren't on this journey alone. 56 teams of determined entrepreneurs threw themselves into the online platform with spectacular enthusiasm, and have spent the last 3 months completing challenges, writing poems, creating superheroes, composing songs, recording adverts, drawing up financial plans, and much, much more. Refining and improving their ideas ahead of our 7 regional finals, which took place over the last 2 weeks.
I'm not exaggerating to say that our judges were in awe of the work that they saw, in all the portfolios that were submitted and in the live question and answer sessions that our teams took part in. The confidence, knowledge, charisma, humour, and above all, belief in their ideas shone through with every team the judges met.
150 pieces of work, 7 regional finals, 39 teams, 130 spectacular young people. To you, we say thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. You are the reason we do what we do. You are the reason we were motivated to keep the Big Ideas programme alive. You are our inspiration and you are our hope for the future.
The winner of each of our regional finals have already secured a spot in the national final, which is currently due to take place at the Houses of Parliament in London on the 18th of November. Now, obviously, with various social distancing measures likely to continue, that may well change, and we will keep you and your schools up to date with what's happening with the final. Today, we announce our remaining national finalists, our wildcards. In consultation with our judges, the team have discussed all of your ideas, and after a lot of careful consideration, the decision was taken to award 5 wildcard places in our national final. As I've said before, the competition this year has been tougher than ever, and we couldn't be prouder of all of the teams taking part.
So proud, in fact, that we at Solutions for the Planet have decided to host a special celebration event to recognise the work of all our regional finalist teams. On the evening of the 6th of August at 5:30 p.m, for an hour and a half, we'll be going live on our YouTube channel to share the amazing work our teams have done throughout the competition. We'll be sharing interviews with judges and mentors about what they thought of our team's work. We'll be speaking to some students about their experiences in the competition, so look out for an email from us, you students. And we will be handing out some more special awards for the incredible achievements of all our regional finalist teams of this year's Big Ideas programme. So, book the evening off, dust down your glad rags, we certainly will, won't we, Jamie? And join us for an evening with our Big Ideas teams.
Now, we will announce our 5 wildcards very shortly. But before we do, I want to speak directly to any teams not progressing to the national final this year. In 2011, a student at Stanford University, Evan Spiegel, presented a big idea to his classmates as part of a project, much like you've all done with your portfolio sessions with judges, Peekaboo. And it was an app where you could post selfie photos or videos to your friends that would delete after a short time. Now, his idea was that it would make the interaction between friends more natural and more fun. Now, his classmates criticised the idea. They asked why anyone would want an app that could only store data temporarily. Spiegel took the feedback and he didn't give up. He took his idea away, changed the name, added some features, released the app, and it's still going strong today, although you probably know it by its new name, Snapchat. It's one of the biggest social networking apps in the world. Now, I'm saying this because even if your idea doesn't go through to the final this year, that doesn't mean that it might not be the best solution for the planet yet. And if you believe in your big idea as passionately as you've shown us that you do, there's no reason why all the big ideas we've seen in the programme this year shouldn't continue to develop going forwards. Alongside the talent and the creativity that you've all clearly got in bucket loads, it takes perseverance, dedication, and a huge belief in yourself and your big ideas to carry them forward and to bring them to life. And we can't wait to see all of you doing that, regardless of what happens in the competition.
So, on that note, it's time to announce our Big Ideas Competition 2020 wildcards.
Our first wildcard is a team that have continued to show maturity while dealing with a sensitive and incredibly important issue. They've developed a bold solution and have an excellent understanding of the challenges that lay ahead. Indeed, we found out at the regional finals that they've already reached out to their local community networks, and despite facing some reluctance to discuss the issues, they've stuck to their guns, showing passion and tenacity. There's clear evidence throughout the team's portfolio of the development of their idea and of their brand. Our first wildcard national finalist is Spike Stoppers from Kingsmeadow Community School.
Well done, Spike Stoppers. Our second wildcard answered questions on their unusual issue with a true depth of understanding. The idea was fantastically scientific, with all the judges saying that they learned something new from this team's business plan. They have demonstrated incredible teamwork and have done some fantastic practical work, including creating a Lego model of their product and conducting a chemistry experiment before lockdown at school. The business plan was comprehensive and gave the detail and research needed to persuade the judges that this big idea really was achievable. The judges could feel how much this team believed in their big idea. Who'd have thought that chalk could change the world? We'll tell you who. Our second wildcard national finalist, EAP Solar Solutions from Alderbrook School.
Well done. Nothing is getting in the way of our third wildcard team, not even the technical issues at their regional final. This team have got contingency plans in place, so if things don't all go according to plan A with their big idea, they have a plan B. They've also done some wider thinking around the circular economy. They have a fantastic portfolio of work, including a clear explanation of their solution in an incredible storyboard for Challenge 2. And they told us how their big idea links to multiple sustainable development goals in a wonderful poem. With their incredibly resourceful solution, looking at using a natural waste product, avocado stones, to solve a plastic waste problem by making biodegradable and plantable cutlery, our third wildcard national finalist is the root problem from Oaks Park High School in Ilford, East London. Well done.
Well done, the root problem. Our next wildcard goes to a team whose technical knowledge wowed the judges. Their market research, including a survey of over 90 people, was amazing. Their knowledge of both the issue and potential flaws in their idea meant that they could answer some really challenging questions from the judges. They had used IT to design a 3D model of their product and also have a well-developed website and blog talking about their big ideas journey. They definitely put the wind in the judges' sails with their view that, and I quote, "We were not put on this planet to just ruin it. We were put here to improve it. So let's make a change together." Our fourth wildcard national finalist is Eco Air, nothing more, nothing less, from Royds School.
Great work. Our final wildcard team has an infectious positivity and a real humbleness about them too. They showed fantastic teamwork. The judges were impressed by the detail in this team's research and the networking they demonstrated. This team has developed example designs of their idea and used coding to do so. This team's activity in marketing and communications was exceptional. The judges want to see this app, which tells you how much non-recyclable plastic you're buying, in the App Store as soon as possible. Their challenge to poem was inspiring. The stand-up. The world we need to educate and make the people know this crisis can't continue. Seeds of hope we need to sow. The poem finished. ASAP, as soon as possible, is the message we convey. We want to save the planet and hope to save the day. The fifth and final wildcard national finalist is ASAP from Purton Middle School.
Well done, ASAP. That brings our wildcard announcements to an end. So the Big Ideas Competition 2020 national finalists are Aero Secure, Food for All, Mini Binds, Beautifil, Team Bebo, UV Disguisers, Tears of Trees, Spike Stoppers, EAP Solar Solutions, The Root Problem, Eco Air, and ASAP. Now, we know that some of you will be disappointed not to be a national finalist this year, but remember the Snapchat story. Remember all the incredible work you've done. Remember the amazing feedback from our judges and mentors, and make the Big Ideas competition just the first step on your Big Ideas journey. This time last year, we had a team of 4 students who didn't progress to the national final. Now, they didn't let that get in their way, and they went on to present their big idea in front of 200 trailblazing leaders from around the world. Not national finalists, I remind you. They said, and I quote, "Our big idea will not end because of this setback. We will use this as a boost to continue and do what's right for us and the environment. We've worked and come way too far to throw in the towel now. It does not end here, and it never will." As George Edward Woodbury said, defeat is not the worst failure. To not have tried is the true failure. We will move forward and forward only. So remember that, all of you. Finally, as some of you may have seen, at Solutions for the Planet, we are strong believers in saying thank you. Each week, we encourage all our teams to think about saying thank you through our #ThankfulThursday posts on social media. So it's only right to finish by saying thank you to a few people and organisations that have made the virtual Big Ideas programme possible. Firstly, our business partners and their employees who have supported as mentors and judges. Tarmac, iGEM, SGN, Mears Group, Northern Gas Networks, local partner Kongsberg Automotive, and online platform partner BIC. Secondly, Solutions for the Planet's wider network who have also supported as mentors and judges. Our school partners and teachers need a huge mention and an even bigger thank you, as well as our inspirational, incredible, determined, passionate, brilliant Big Ideas teams. The virtual Big Ideas competition was Solutions for the Planet's big idea 3 months ago, and we have developed it and delivered it in 3 months. This goes to show what can be achieved if you've got the right team around you. And my goodness, do we have the right team at Solutions for the Planet. Sarah, Claire, Jamie and Irel, thank you for your support and untiring dedication to this programme and to each other, and your passion for doing the best job that we could possibly do. Never could it be more true to say teamwork makes the dream work. Finally, to our Big Ideas teams, we are not going anywhere. And for any of you who have questions that you want to ask us about your big idea over the summer, then the online platform will be staying live for all teams until mid-August. In August again, all teams will be getting feedback from the judges, not just national finalists. All teams will be getting feedback on how they can continue to develop their big ideas in or out of the competition. So stay in touch with us. And please come and join us on the 6th of August so that we can celebrate with you all of your incredible work on the virtual Big Ideas programme. Congratulations to our wildcards, and a massive congratulations to all our phenomenal teams for making this extraordinary year's competition truly unforgettable. Thank you all, and see you soon.
Solutions for the Planet is a great opportunity and a great platform for you to share your ideas, and maybe if you're hiding away, the world may not be as great as you hope, because this is all about solving problems on this planet.